What's happening, faithful? I am Lawrence. Welcome to Platform 246. Thank you so much for stepping up. It's Tuesday. It's 49ers Tuesday, and this is not any week. This is not just a regular ho hum, bitch you're dumb type of week. No, not at all. This is Super Bowl week. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for stepping up. Please hit the like button. I don't know what we're going to do today. Anything can happen. Let me know, Daniel Berry Sports, and subscribe to Daniel Berry. Please subscribe to Daniel Berry's channel, excellent sports content creator. Yo, you in the building, bro? What's up and how you doing? First of all, folks, today is, of course, 49ers Tuesday, and we're in the fucking Super Bowl, Daniel. Can you believe it? I know I can hardly believe it. It's going to be an excellent game. I couldn't say it better myself. How you doing, brother? How's everybody doing? Again, happy Tuesday to you. Excuse the dipping in and out on the lighting. It happens. It happens. But we're live. We're live here on a Tuesday. Hopefully everybody had a great day today. We are in the Super Bowl, people. Super Bowl 58 coming to us this Sunday from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, where we are currently practicing on a college field, while the Chiefs practice on a real NFL field. Go figure. How you feel about that shit, faithful? Chiefs get to practice in the indoor facility. We are practicing on sorry ass UNLV's fucking football field. And I've been there. I lived in Vegas for the last 7 years, up until August 4th of last year, 2023. I lived in Vegas 7 years prior to that. I saw everything that it has to offer. All the drinks, right, Kyle? The gambling, the sex. It's all there. And now the 49ers and the Chiefs are there, and they got a chance to bring home a Super Bowl trophy to whoever's fucking city. Hopefully ours. Hopefully to the Niner game, to the Niners. Speaking of drinks, we have sips back for tonight. A little rum. But yes, we are in the Super Bowl. The last time we were in the Super Bowl, we lost. The time prior to that being in the Super Bowl, we also lost. Before that, though, we actually won a Super Bowl. We've won five. One, two, three, four, five. Boom. We have. And the link was there. And uh, listen, we got somebody here ready to talk, ready to speak their mind. Yeah, so, but let me get back to that really quickly. And I'll bring you in right now, 1 minute. Just hang on for me right there. I was 12 years old when we last won the Super Bowl, 1994, January 29th. Against the then San Diego Chargers, 49-26. And now we're back in the Super Bowl. And awesome, looks like awesome. I can't see the whole name, so don't yep, no, boom, awesome is sports. I can now. What's
What's up?
happening?
I'm good. I'm
How
good.
was it?
I saw your live stream. I was like, okay, this game's not. Let's go. Okay. Well, good luck in the Super Bowl, and you know, and yeah, good luck with the Chiefs. That's all I gotta say. Look, I'm
Good
a
job, brother.
Commander fan. Bro. I'm a Commander
Let me
fan.
guess.
So
Oh, you're a commander. Okay, I see. You got the blank, you got the throwback, you got the jersey. Who's 24? Is that Robinson or is that somebody else?
Tony Gibson.
Oh, it's Gibson. Okay, for sure. So now, do you have a channel? I see
Yeah,
your
yeah.
handle is
I was
awesome.
awesome in sports.
Talk about it real quick. I think this is the
Look,
first of all. Welcome to Platform 246. Thank you for stepping up, man. I think this is the first time that I've seen you or come across you. So talk to us about your channel.
well, hey, well, it's awesome sports. And, I say this is awesome because, I have an awesome channel. By the way, y'all can follow me, on YouTube. It's Awesome Sports. All you gotta do is type in Awesome Sports, and it's right there. And,
Boom. That's it.
yes. And then you can also follow me on Twitter. There's a lot more stuff on Twitter, too. So follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. Yeah. It's
So
awesome.
yeah, absolutely. You heard it here, folks. Awesomeness Sports. So please subscribe to his channel here on YouTube. This is not a game, okay? This YouTube thing. It's a real fucking thing. And it is not easy to do, especially for free. So subscribe to my man's channel. Check him out on the X, formerly known as Twitter. Y'all know what it is. Check him out. Follow him on Twitter. So who you got in the game this weekend? You wish us good luck, but that doesn't mean that you think I'm going to win. So who you think is going to win? Also,
I'm a woman,
we
by the
don't
way.
beat.
I'm a woman, by the way, but
Oh,
it's okay.
Miss.
It's all good.
I'm blind. Here. Hold on. Boom. Okay.
I'm a
Now there
woman.
you go. My sister.
It's okay.
So
It's
Miss,
okay.
who do you have winning?
The Chiefs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to have the Chiefs. I'm sorry. I can't.
You don't. No need to apologize. We try to keep it always. So there's a couple. We only got a couple of rules here. And again, I don't know if you're. Hopefully, you. I will be checking your channel out after this, and I'll sub up if I'm not already. Hopefully, you can subscribe to the channel, Miss Awesomeness.
Yup.
But
I'm subscribed. I got you.
oh, boom, yeah, absolutely, appreciate you. So, but
Yeah.
that's my damn train of thought. So I understand on the platform. First of all, there's only a couple of rules. There are
Mhm.
no typos. You have a typo in the comments, let that shit fly. We don't roll like that. You know, you can do whatever, say whatever you got to say. And the other rule is just speak your mind, be honest with it, and be respectful. So if we do that, there's no problem at all. So you can pick the Chiefs. What makes you think that they're going to beat us?
Happened 4 years ago. I think it was what five, maybe was it 7 or 4 years ago that y'all were in the Super Bowl, but you had Jimmy G, and then that kind of came across. I guess he kind of like got nervous and under pressure, so that's kind of what happened to your team. And they started collapsing, and your defense started getting tired, and your offense couldn't score. So that's what I've been thinking. And plus, Kyle Shanahan. Sorry. Sorry.
Sip one for Kyle, the drunk. And we're gonna talk about Kyle today. We got some stuff for your ass today, Kyle. Certainly. But yeah, you are 100% correct. Kyle could not call the good plays at the end of the game. Our defense did get tired from being on the field because James James G could not get the ball into the end zone. He couldn't even get any field goals or down there towards the end of the game. So because of that, we ended up with a tired defense that got scored on. Maybe there was some holding and shit like that. We're not, we don't cry over spilled milk here on the platform either. But I will say, Kyle, this week we need you to call the good plays, my guy. Okay, sit for you. All right, final thoughts. Also, I sincerely appreciate you coming on. Everybody, please, if you're coming through, accidentally or otherwise, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. We will be live streaming the game this Sunday, so you watch
What?
the game on your TV. Yeah, absolutely. We'll be live streaming during the game. Now, the game won't be on my YouTube, folks. Understand that because that would get my shit shut down. But you watch the game on your TV and me on your cell phone or your computer, we all good. So, awesomeness, let me know. Final thoughts for you. Give me a score prediction since you think my Niners are going to lose. What's the score going to be?
I would say 32 for the Chiefs, and I would say let me switch it up. 30, probably 35 for the Chiefs, and 33 for the 49ers.
Okay. Okay. So 35-33, Kansas City barbecue walking out the door with the trophy. Awesomeness. Thank you so much for coming through, Miss. I sincerely appreciate you. It's a pleasure to officially meet you. Like I said,
Yeah,
I don't
you
know
too.
if I've had you in the comments before or anything. No, hopefully you got a minute to stay around in the comments. I'd appreciate it. If not, I understand. But pleasure to meet you. I will definitely step to your channel. Subscribe to Awesomeness Sports and make sure that you come through during the Super Bowl. Just say what's up to us.
All right, I got you.
All right. Thank you so much. You be safe.
You too.
All right. Appreciate you. Yes. So boom. So this is a call-in show. The link is in the chat. So if you want to jump on, it doesn't matter whether I've seen you before, heard your name before. You don't even know your fucking name. I don't care. Just go ahead and jump on. Let us know how you feeling about the game this weekend. So again, we're back in the Super Bowl. Last time we were there, I was 12 years old. And some of you, if you're not new to the channel, uh, then you already know this story. If you are new to the channel, you don't. So I sat there at 12 years old arms crossed like this, watching a pretty big screen TV for the 1994 times, 1995, a pretty big screen TV for 1995, to be quite honest with you. Sip to that too. So, watching the big screen TV, watching my Niners, a big Super Bowl party with my entire family, and everyone, by the time, 'cause we were whooping the Chargers' ass, right? So by the time it got to like the crux of the game, and it was clear that we were going to get the W, West Coast. Everybody went outside. My entire family went outside, barbecuing, playing basketball, kids playing and shit. I'm the oldest, so everybody's below 12, below 12. Okay, so a lot of kids outside, a lot of cousins and aunties and uncles, and my mother and father, and just family outside doing their thing. But me, or El Boogie, I had my ass firmly parked on the couch. 12-year-old Lawrence, a young child running wild, except for that day. Because that day I was entrenched on the television. Because we were about to win this first Super Bowl that I had ever seen the 49ers win live. I've been watching football really since I was about 8 and a fan of the Niners since that same time frame, but had never seen them in the Super Bowl their previous four. And then lo and behold, at the tender age of 12, when I became a man, actually, at the tender age of 12, the 49ers are back in the Super Bowl against the Chargers. All I remember is that they had Natron Means. I was afraid of Natron Means on the field, and they had Junior Seau, but that was about it. I knew that their quarterback wasn't good. He wasn't as good as Steve Young, and we were going to whoop their monkey ass. And that's precisely what we did. We beat the piss out of them. I want to say it was in Miami. I want to say we were in Miami that year. Well, this year we're in Las Vegas. I'm now 41, going on 42 years. 30 fucking years that we have gone without winning the Super Bowl. And why is that? On this 49ers Tuesday, the second to last of the season. Again, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We will be not only live during the game this Sunday, but we will also be obviously doing a 49ers Tuesday 2 days after the game. Win or lose, shine or rain, we're going to do a 49ers Tuesday 2 days after the Super Bowl. And hopefully it's all of us coming together for a fucking Frisco celebration. But back in '95, I was able to do that. I was able to celebrate, but I didn't know what was going on as much. I was 12 years old. Now I turn 42 at the end of this month, and I have two children, 19 and 17 years of age, and they are Niners. And just so that you understand, we are not Niner fans in this house. We are 49ers. So my sons, 19 and 17, both 49ers, have never seen us win the Super Bowl, obviously. My first son was born 10 years after our last win. Now they have seen us be 2 and 14. They've seen us get two Super Bowls and lose them both. But they've never had a chance to end the season as the best team in all of football. I've had that chance. I've actually done that twice already. The 89 and 94 Super Bowls. 89, not as much, but I was around for it. And now being back in the Super Bowl is something that I really, after being there 4 years ago with James and everything he did to me and to you, faithful. Everything he did to me and to you. We've made it back. George Kittle is back with a motherfucking vengeance, like he said. Now, will he score in this game? Since he's back with a fucking vengeance. Or will he get maybe 5 pancakes? I'll take 5 pancakes over a touchdown if it means CMC got loose. I'll let you hear me. But George Kittle's back. Trent Williams gets to go to his first Super Bowl. Brock Purdy in his first Super Bowl. Brandon Ayuk, who I'm just going to say was Matt Mayoko because I can't stand him. And he asked the stupidest questions of any full-time broadcaster that I probably have ever heard. But Matt Mayoko asked him, Brandon Ayuk, that is, How do you feel, Brandon, about the fact that you're sending, or you could potentially send, this is before the NFC Championship game, before we stomp the shit out of Eminem. How do you feel, Brandon, that you could possibly be sending Trent Williams to the Super Bowl? Brandon responded with, well, I've never been to the goddamn Super Bowl. I'm trying to get to the Super Bowl myself. Now, of course, Matt Mayoko, being the idiot that he is, I guess apparently he didn't think that, or he didn't think about that. But yes, Brandon Ayuk stepped into the Super Bowl, and he's now making it to the Super Bowl. Has Jawan Jennings been in the Super Bowl? Chase Young, Chase Young, Mr. Effort himself, Chase Young gets to be in the Super Bowl, and it's only 5 days away. It's kind of hard for me to believe that the Super Bowl it emanates from Las Vegas in just 5 days, but it does, and we're in that bitch. And there's nothing that anybody can do. You can hate all you want. You can hate all you want. But it's not going to stop the 49ers from being in the goddamn Super Bowl on Sunday. No matter how cold it is in your homes, when you think about the fact that the Niners are going to the Super Bowl, it's not going to change. They're fucking going. And I couldn't be more happy my sons get to see it. Like I said, the last win, I was 12 years old. I told the story. I just sat on the couch in awe and in wonder. Because there's nothing like when you're a sports fan, when you're a football fan, there is nothing like winning the Super Bowl. I don't even really know what I'm going to do if we win this game on Sunday, how I'm going to react. Because I shed a tear, came right down here when we won the NFC Championship game. When the clock went to zeros, a tear streamed right down here. And I said, oh shit, we're in the Super Bowl again. And not with James, who we all knew was a liability, like insurance. We knew he was a damn liability. And all of us faithful try to act like we didn't know that, or like he was more than a porn star humper. But that's all he ever did good. That's the only thing that James Richard Garoppolo ever did for us that any of us faithful thought was funny or cute, and that was to go out with a porn star. But on the field, he was ass. But we're back. And again, this is a call-in show. The link is right here in the chat. You hit the StreamYard.com link. Your face will come up right next to mine. No BS. Your face will come up right next to mine. And you can let us know what you think. Step up, call in. That's all we're asking. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I don't bite. So, and again, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We will be live on Sunday for the Super Bowl, for the actual big game. The biggest day of the year. It's fucking Christmas. We ain't canceling Christmas this year because the Niners are a part of Christmas. So we will be live streaming that game this upcoming Sunday, and it will also be live next Tuesday for 49ers Tuesday. Win or lose, I'm going to be manning. I'm going to man up and come on here no matter what happens. We will be here next Tuesday for 49ers Tuesday, unless my lady and I are jogging. Don't ask. Okay. So last night, tonight's Tuesday, yesterday was Monday. And yesterday was a great day. I got a chance to look over some of it. I didn't watch it live. My sons and I were very much, intrigued by Super Bowl opening night last night. And oh, the things we saw. So we got to see, from Las Vegas, first of all, it's a Niner house. This Sunday, it's going to be a home game. So Kansas City, Kermit, all the Muppets, you sons of bitches better be ready for it. Because it's going to definitely be a 49ers home game in Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's a hop, skip, and a jump. Like I said, I just moved home back to California 6 months ago. I just lived in Vegas. And I was coming here every month or every other month. So it's a quick trip. You should know that. And all of our fans from California are going to make that trip. And we travel no matter where we're going, from all over the place. There are people who watch the channel right now who are in the United Kingdom. Friends of ours, my folks, out there in the United Kingdom. Niner fans, Niner gang, or don't bang. So We're gonna make that trip. And just like on the game on Sunday, last night it was basically a home opening night for the 49ers. Patrick, or Kermit as some like to call him, was booed mercifully. He was booed worse than The Rock when he came back on SmackDown. The reaction to Patrick Mahomes last night was a reaction to Dwayne Johnson on X right now. And follow us on the X at Bam Bam LLD on Twitter. Bam 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 It's simple. It's right there. It's easy. BAM LLD on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. But on the X, The Rock, he was getting shit on all weekend long, and rightfully so. And the same thing happened last night to Patrick Mahomes when he stepped up to the podium. He was booed mercifully. A reporter even took the opportunity to ask Patrick Mahomes to give him his best Kermit the Frog impression. Now, why would he do that? Is it because Patrick Mahomes sounded just like he came right out of Jim Henson's Creature Shop? I would say, yeah. He does sound like Kermit the Frog. I hate that son of a bitch. And this weekend, we have something for his ass. I believe that. I believe it. He runs around in the backfield, Patrick, with all these little magic tricks that he does, all that zestiness. Well, all that stuff's going to come to an end. So they treated Patrick Mahomes pretty bad last night, but they didn't treat Brock Purdy bad at all. Brock Purdy actually got cheers, applause, and chants of his name. They were chanting Brock last night. We got to see all of the 49ers come marching out of the tunnel in that toilet bowl that they call Allegiant Stadium, the Raider Stadium. So the 49ers came out the tunnel. Trent Williams throwing up the C. I see you, Big Trent. We see you, Silverback, throwing up the C. But we're not going to say anything about that because we don't snitch on this channel either. That's not the real. There's no snitching. No snitching, no bitch assness. We don't do it. So, but Trent Williams was cripping, trying to crip a little hard last night as he came out. Came out flanked by Debo. Debo was a blood. So the 49ers even erased the color lines. Okay? The 49ers erased gang lines. It's Niner, gang, or don't bang. When you get on the team, that's how you walk. You walk as a Niner. You don't have to be a Crip. You don't have to be a blood. You just be a Niner. So we had Trent Williams and Debo Samuel, again, a Crip and a blood, arm in arm, shoulder in shoulder, walking the Niners out onto the field last night. We got to see Brock Purdy. We got to see Chase Young. We got to see Fred Warner. We got to see Bosa. And all the Niners came out last night. They all got interviews. I heard Dre Greenlaw get an interview. Some people that you normally don't see. It was good to see Talanoa Hufanga back not in action, but at least he was getting a little shine, a little gleam last night at the opening night. He got to ask the questions. And Christian McCaffrey, apparently he believes that he is a snow leopard because it's white like him, has blue eyes like he does, jumps high like him, pretty fast and pretty quiet. So it was great to see Huff last night asking the players what type of animal are they on the field, starting with saying that Trent was a silverback gorilla. So Trent is a silverback Crip, and we have a white leopard, apparently, a white leopard, and a silverback gorilla Crip on our team. So we should be able to get the W this weekend, is what I would assume. So all the players out there last night, they gave Brock Purdy up on the podium. They have Patrick Mahomes up on the podium. They actually asked Brock Purdy, is he prepared to disappoint Taylor Swift? I like to take this moment and this time to say, fuck Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Their whole entire situation and relationship. And I'm a man who believes in relationships. I do. I'm a man who believes in relationships, who believes in solidarity between two people, monogamy, all those things. So kudos to them for finding that other person. Fuck the both of them for making me have to watch it nonstop. That girl has become the poster child for the NFL. She's the face of the NFL right now is Taylor Swift. And I feel bad about that. She is the face of the fucking NFL. Her and her black-white boyfriend, Travis Kelce. The man who apparently, somebody asked that son of a bitch last night if he invented the fade. Travis Kelce, yeah. You heard me right. They asked Travis Kelsey last night, did he invent the fade hairstyle? No, one, because he's not black. He's just wearing it. You idiot. So the questions last night were A1. A1 questions. They asked Brock Purdy again, is he prepared to disappoint? Uh, is he prepared to disappoint Taylor? They asked Travis Kelsey, did he invent the hairstyle, the fade? And not a one of those things is relevant to football. Travis Kelsey's fucking haircut or Brock Purdy disappointing Taylor Swift. So, but again, if you want to disappoint Taylor Swift, hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We'll be live this Sunday for the Super Bowl. My entire family is going to be in the background. It's going to be a big Super Bowl party. We're getting lit. It's going to be litty. And hopefully we end it with a Niners win. And then we'll be back with you on Tuesday, again live for 49ers Tuesday. Shine or rain, win or lose. Unless I'm talking with my simultaneously in different places with my woman. Other than that, we will be here. So subscribe to the channel. But last night, Brock Purdy, they asked him, was he obviously equipped to disappoint Taylor Swift, and he said yes. But the things that I really wanted to hear from him was how he felt about being in his first Super Bowl, being the pick number 262. He is literally the most irrelevant SOB of the year. And I watched that draft live again in Las Vegas. And now he gets his first Super Bowl in Las Vegas. He was drafted from Vegas. Now, he didn't get to come to Vegas because he was drafted in the 7th round. He was the last pick. He was way in Arizona. Well, actually, it's not that far. But he was in Arizona. But he was picked in the Las Vegas draft. And now the 49ers have the Super Bowl in Las Vegas in his first full year as a starter. Speaking of coincidences or sprinkles of fairy dust, the never-ending story that's going to allow us to win the Super Bowl. Also, Christian McCaffrey on this team. His first full season as a 49er with Kyle Shanahan. The last time we won the Super Bowl, 30 years ago, a nice round number. Mike Shanahan led Ed McCaffrey as wide receiver 4 to the Super Bowl and to a win. So we have all the coincidences with Brock, his Las Vegas start, his upbringing in Las Vegas to become a 49er, to the Super Bowl in Las Vegas in his first full year as a starter. You put all those things together, that constitutes a win to me this Sunday in the Super Bowl. But I want to know what you think. Leave a comment for us. Let us know. Do you feel that this is our year? That everything that has happened throughout this season, everything with Brock, the players, all the little coincidences that are here, Trent Williams' age, how well the team has done this year, getting first place after having Brock for a full season, getting through the NFC Championship game no matter what it looked like, because we had Brock at the helm. Is this our year? Whether you see this now, yesterday, because you have a DeLorean, or tomorrow, whatever the case is, leave a comment. Let us know. And sit to you for watching. Thank you so much for watching, hanging out with us on this Tuesday, 49 Tuesday, 5 days before the Super Bowl. Sit for all of you who are here tonight. We're talking 49ers opening night. Some really interesting things happened last night during 49ers opening night. First of all, they arm in arm, dapping up. You know, the man chest bump, the one shoulder bump, all that shit went down last night between the 49ers and the Chiefs. We got to see, of course, Andy Reid in his customary Hawaiian shirts. You got to see Kyle and his Kyle Shanahan was on the bus doing this. What was this, Kyle? The bus is the 49ers get to Las Vegas, and the bus is about to pull off to Allegiant Stadium, which is not a hop and a jump. Believe me, I know. From the airport to the Raiders Stadium. And this is Kyle Shanahan at the front of the bus. What the fuck are you doing? Did you think that you saw Little Wayne or something like that? You saw Little Wayne, huh? No, Kyle. Kyle had it's a short flight from San Francisco, excuse me, Santa Clara to Las Vegas. Very short flight. Yet Kyle Shanahan was able to probably to get loaded on that flight. He must have had 100 proof because by the time he got to that front seat of that bus, Kyle was throwing up the neighborhood. Kyle became a member of In Hood. So Kyle Shanahan's on the bus throwing up gang signs. You know, being a fan of rap, being a 44-year-old, I guess, because in 2 years when I turn 44, I damn sure will be acting still the same ass that I act now. So Kyle Shanahan, Master Splinter, that rat-faced cartoon himself, right? He's sitting at the front of the bus, throwing up the W, basically. And why is that? Is it because somebody sipped a little Cisco in the ooze, Kyle? Is that what happened? Did some hen dog get inside the ooze? The secret of the ooze is Hennessy, apparently, Kyle, or Patron, or you're very rich. Well, I don't know what the hell you drink. What the 49ers have on their charter flight uh, from Santa Clara to Vegas. But Kyle Shanahan had some of it. At the front of the bus, this is my white coach. This is Master Splinter. There was no blood in his mouth, but this is Kyle. Who was he even throwing that up to? He must have saw Little Wayne. He named his son after Little Wayne. He thinks he's black. So Kyle's in the front of the bus throwing up signs and shit, right? Signing. Kyle, neighborhood, in hood. And then they get to the actual event. Super Bowl opening night. Spectacle, all that shit, right? The Chiefs and the Niners. Nobody fight, nobody beefing. It's all good. Everybody's coming together. Niggas is hugging, loving, all that stuff. Pause. And then all of a sudden, they start to interview the players, start to interview the coaches. Now, I saw Big Andy Reid, Big A. I saw Big A. He didn't look lit. He looked like Andy Reid, two-time Super Bowl winner and future Hall of Fame coach of the Kansas City Chiefs. This is what I did 4 years ago when I got my heart ripped out my chest like a werewolf was in my space. I saw Kittle and I saw Kelsey loving me, loving on me, whatever the fuck that song is right now by that white boy, right? Loving on me. I saw Kittle and Kelsey. Kittle was young then, and Kelsey had already pretty much had a Hall of Fame career, right? But Kittle was young. Kittle still had the low top, the fade, the flat top. Now Kittle looked like Ultimate Warrior with his hair coming down, but Kittle had the low cut. Kittle was young. He was on 3 years in the league, or 2 or 3 years in the league, and Kelsey's already a Hall of Fame tight end, already doing this thing. Now Kittle has surpassed him. We ain't gonna talk about that. But I saw Kittle and Kelsey. This is what I did 4 years ago before my heart got ripped out on that opening night. Hugging each other, loving each other, tight end university, right? Tight ends come together. I saw that. I saw Brock Purdy up on the stage with Kermit the Frog, with Mr. State Farm, with the boy with the brother. That's all you gotta say. The quarterback that got the brother, and you know what we talking about. If you don't know, you know now. He's a fucking retarded weirdo. But you probably know Patrick Mahomes' brother. You may know Patrick Mahomes' brother and not know about Patrick Mahomes. But I digress. I saw all that, all kinds of stuff. I saw Jawan Jennings dancing with the Blue Man Group. Shout out to the Blue Man Group. I never got to see that show when I lived in Vegas. It was really expensive. Really expensive. Okay, I'm talking Super Bowl. We all have seen what the Super Bowl tickets are this year, right? I'm talking Super Bowl tickets and then Blue Man Group. That's what that was. Superman tickets and then the Blue Man Group. So I didn't get to see it, but I saw the Blue Man Group dancing with Third and Jawan on the field and shit. It was real tight. It was real cool. And then I saw something else. Then I saw The 44-year-old father of three with a Hall of Fame father, mock star of the 1990 hit Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the rat-faced cartoon himself, Kyle fucking Shanahan, sitting at a seat similar to myself with a camera in his face, like me. He's looking at the camera, it's looking at him. It's like I'm looking at this camera, and it's looking at me. And then Kyle didn't have what I had in my hand, which is a sip to Kyle. Shout out to you, coach. That's my coach. Rum diddy dum. So I see my coach sitting there, and let me tell you something about Kyle Shanahan. I watch Kyle Shanahan almost every day. Pause. I'm going to pause on that one. I think that deserves a pause. I watch Kyle Shanahan almost every day. Even when the football is not going on. You can still see maybe an interview here and there, whatever. I know how this man speaks. I can tell you what this man is going to say before he says it when a question gets asked to him. Last night, I didn't know that guy last night, though, because he was drunk as a skunk. Again, I lived in Las Vegas for 7 years. The gambling, the drinking, drugs, and sex are rampant. It's everywhere you go. And Kyle Shanahan got into one of those four last night for sure. The drinking. Because that motherfucker was looking like that man that's on you all know him. The man outside your local liquor store. You know him. And this is a very, very smart, intelligent, well-spoken man who, when he's speaking about football, you would think that he was the person that wrote the Bible. And football was the Bible. He's intricate. He's technical. It's genius level stuff when it comes to him talking football. But last night, he was saying, yeah, but Brock, as soon as I saw it, well, who are you, cowboy? Who is this in front of me? Why are you fucking drunk on a Monday with the Super Bowl? With the Super Bowl drunk, Kyle, just 6 days away. You're hammered. How did you even get drunk from this, Crip? How did you even get drunk from this, Loke? I saw you doing this on the bus. I don't even know what this is, but I saw you doing this on the bus to somebody. People slowed it down, chopped and screwed it, all that shit on Instagram. It was for the last 24 hours. Just you see all kinds of different stills, slow-mos, screenshots of Kyle. So he was already drunk on the bus. They put it up the opposite way. They put it sideways, all that. Kyle hammered. Then he gets to the venue, gets to the event, tips a couple of back, and once again, we do have the sips back on 49 Tuesday. So subscribe to the channel. We will be here next Tuesday. Win or lose, shine or rain. We'll be here. I'm a man. Okay? I'm not afraid of shit. As Prince once said, I ain't afraid of shit. So even if we don't win, I will be here live for 49 Tuesday, and we'll cry together. But if not, so Kyle had him a couple of those last night at the thing. He's like, yeah, man, I just knew because it's been going around that apparently back in camp last year, he thought that Brock Purdy was the best quarterback. When we still had Trey, when we still had the porn star Hunter, when they were both on the team still, he thought that Brock Purdy was already the best quarterback on the squad. Could have fooled me, judging by everybody's paychecks. But apparently he was correct. He knows him some football. But last night, he knew him some gin and juice, apparently. He got to Las Vegas and lost his his rat-ass mind. He got there and lost his rat-ass mind. Oh, what's good, Lo? What's happening? Welcome to Platform 246, as always, brother. How you doing? You know the L's are in the building. L's in the building. If it was Trent, it would be C's in the building. C's in the building. But with me and you, it's L's in the building. What's up, dog? How you doing? Did you get a chance to see opening night last night? Did you see your coach drunk as a skunk last night up on the podium? And today, someone in my life asked me, well, because this person is always, they're pretty much always positive, right? They're always positive. They're always keeping me upbeat. They're always uplifting me, right? So I'm trying to be negative as fuck. And this person is saying, so how'd you know he was drunk? And I had to say, because I just know drunk people. I just don't want to see somebody drunk. And I know this man. I watch this man every day. Again, pause. Whoop, whoop, I'm pause. I watch him all the time. So I know when somebody's drunk. And last night, he was, if you look in the dictionary under drunk, you would have saw a picture of Kyle on that podium last night. His face would have been right there. It would have said Kyle Shanahan, rat face. So last night, that's what he was. He was rat face drunk. They had fucking all kinds of rums sprinkled into the ooze. The secret of the ooze is the Jack Daniels last night. And what I really want to talk about or find out about, and leave a comment. Let us know. Let me know. Do you think that that's a negative for us? That last night our coach was basically looked like a wino. Last night, sitting up on the podium, slurring his words, and just gobbling Brock's nuts. Pause again. Gobbling Brock, glazing Brock last night because he was drunk. And he's so glad that he was back in the same place, but without James. Holla if you hear me. Thank you. He was back in the same place, minus James. This time with Brock. BCB. Big Captain Brock. Not what some of you motherfuckers out there like to call him. Okay, you already know we don't say that on this channel. You already know. Hashtag Sturdy Purdy. Hashtag Big Captain Brock. But that other stuff, that's a neg. What's also a neg is you getting drunk. Kyle, I hope you got the game plan on lock, homie. I hope you got your Birkin at the door, Kyle. And that this Sunday you are whipping and you call the good plays that you got fucking drunk last night in Las Vegas, Kyle, on national TV, on CBS. I hope you got the good plays loaded. Because if you don't, you're going to hear me all the way from Long Beach on this live during that game. I promise you. This is like one, I've had like five, this is like the seventh biggest day of my life is this Sunday. I'm not kidding. It's like the seventh biggest day. It's in the top 10 days of my life. It's this Sunday. Make it a bad one, Kyle. You rat-faced son of a bitch. I can't believe last night he was drunk at the podium in the bus, memed out. I could use that meme for so many thumbnails. On the thumbnail right now is him at the podium last night. That's him. That's him last night drunk. So you can see it if you didn't watch it last night. It's on the thumbnail. So that being said, are our Niners, our faithful players, are we focused for the Super Bowl? The Chiefs, this is a fucking Tuesday for them. It's just Tuesday. They're back in the Super Bowl. Woohoo! They've been in 5 Super Bowls, I think, since Patrick Mahomes took over in like 6 or 7 years. They live in the Super Bowl. This is dinner time for them. But for us, we have hell. They won the Super Bowl last year, and they're back. How many teams have doubled up? Do you know? This is the question for the day. Leave it in the comments. I want to say it, so that kind of defeats the purpose. But how many teams have doubled up on the Super Bowl? Let me tell you, it's not very many at all. But if they whoop my ass on Sunday, they are now part of that echelon. How many teams have won back-to-back Super Bowls? Let me know in the comments if you know. They're back in the Super Bowl. This is nothing to them. Okay, my man Lowe said he's confident. That's why he's out there getting faded. My nigga, I'm faded. He's Tiger now all of a sudden. We had the Tongan Tigers. And shout out to Talanoa Hufanga. We miss you, Huff, All-Pro Talanoa. We could use you in the backfield right now this season, Loke. But we had Talanoa Hufanga, the Tongan Tiger, asking questions of the team. Oh, glad he didn't ask Kyle because he would have said anything that has to do with drinking. Is there any animal that drinks? that's known to be a drunk. We had Huff asking the players last night, what animal are you? We know Trent Williams is a silverback gorilla. We know last night, apparently, Christian McCaffrey became the White Ranger. He's called himself a white leopard because of his blue eyes, white, pasty, pale skin, speed, and jumping ability. Right? So uh, the tiger, though, we had a Tongan tiger, and then the tiger, I'm faded, faded, faded. My nigga, I'm faded. It's Kyle Shanahan. But no, Kyle, this is the year of the rat. Okay? It's not the year of the tiger, Kyle. You are a rat. You're not a tiger. But he definitely is. Hopefully, he's confident. These are not the same Chiefs that we faced 4 years ago. They aren't. Why? Because as we stay on the National Geographic, the cheetah now plays in Miami. And the cheetah is a player that rips my heart out like Freddie in that game. It was Tyreek Hill and the holding on Bosa that made us lose that game. Well, Tyreek Hill now plays for the Miami Dolphins. Praise God. And we're facing the Chiefs. So, uh, back to the team as a whole. We know the Chiefs. This is just another day to them. They're used to the pageantry. They're used to the Monday night opening night. They'll be in Las Vegas all week. There's enough smack, whores, meth, gambling, and alcohol in Las Vegas to take you out in a day, much less 6. They're going to be in Las Vegas all week long. Porn stars, legal porn, legal hoeing. They're in Las Vegas all week long. Are they focused? They got the tunnel vision. Now, I will say we have a pretty adult team. A lot of them are married or either are fiancéed up or booed up, whatever you want to call it. A lot of our players have old ladies. They got bras, right? A lot of our players do. I'm happy about that. We have a good mix of elders and youngins. And hopefully the elders, the people that lost that Super Bowl, my heart got ripped out once again. 4 years ago, we still have 8, actually 10 players, I believe, on the team that were from that Super Bowl loss. Hopefully they're dragging the young players along, not letting them get their noses pushed open. No, that you can't drive a Cadillac through this stuff with what's going on in Las Vegas this week. No blow, no hoe, just full football and go. That's it. So the Chiefs, no matter where it's at, they know what it is. They stay ready for business, right? But are our players doing that? Since last night, their leader, Master Splinter to the Ninja Turtles. Only there's 53 of them motherfuckers, as opposed to 4. The leader, hammered, embarrassing me and himself on national television. I see Andy Reid doing that. And you look at the size of him, we're sure he likes to intake anything he can. Are we focused and do we want this worse than the Chiefs? The Chiefs just won Super Bowl. They just won the Super Bowl less than 365 days ago. We have not won a Super Bowl since I was 12 years old. Do I look 12? I turned 42 at the end of this month. 30 years of misery. Agony. 2 wins and 14 lost seasons. This guy sat through a Niner gang or don't bang through all of them. I sprinkle kids onto this bitch now who have never seen the glory of winning the Super Bowl. Because it was, for me, it's half kids people don't die that you love, win the Super Bowl. And I've been married twice. You notice I didn't put that in there. I want to win the Super Bowl so bad I can taste it. And if we don't win this game because of a lack of focus, because of the piece of trash town that is Las Vegas, and our players, and Kyle not being a good leader, as I want so badly to never say again, I'm going to be one pissed off nigga. You're going to see Lawrence and Platform 246 in a way that you have never seen us. And if you're not new, if you didn't know, you know now. Sometimes we get a little bit emotional. We will end this pitch, okay, during the game. Well, Sunday, no matter what, like I said, I'm a man. So Sunday, no matter what's going on, I'm going to ride this mug like a wave in like a wave. It's like a wave, right? I'm gonna ride it to the end, no matter what's going on. So you're gonna see what tear I shed, joy or pain. But subscribe to the channel so that you can do it with me, because I may need you, especially if our team is not focused. And if you're watching, remember, this is a call-in show. I see people are watching in the comments. Y'all think I don't see that shit. On this side, we do see it. Just because you don't say anything doesn't mean that I don't see you. Okay? Because I do. All right, so to end the show, though, digging it out. As a man, digging things out is a very prevalent thing in your life, can be a very prevalent thing in your life. As a 49er, that's how they were made, how they were created. Because of 1949, I believe, right? Digging for gold, right? It's a double entendre. You see what I did there? So, digging out number 6. If you have a way that we can that you could tell me what we need to do to dig out number 6, so that the quest for 6 can end, so we can stop saying that dumbass saying, so that the quest for 6 can die, so we can get our 6th Super Bowl. If you know what we need to dig out, the link is in the comments. I dropped it at the top. Scroll up, hit it, or I'll drop it again for you as we end. If you want to jump on, hit that StreamYard link. You can do so. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. What are the keys to us getting a victory this Sunday? First of all, we need to close down Jim Henson's Muppet Shop. We need to shut that shit down. We need to put a big bar through, slam the door shut, boom, put a big piece of wood through it, and then you can set a fire in front of it if you want to. But we need to curb Kermit. And if you don't know who Kermit is, that's Patrick Mahomes. If you don't know why I'm calling him that, not now, because we're live. After this stream, just YouTube anything with Patrick, just listen to him talk. So we'll just take care of Patrick Mahomes first and foremost. We need to limit Jesus, because I do believe he sold his soul. Well, he's a part of the Illuminati or the football Illuminati, whatever it is. He's done it. He came out of nowhere from Texas Tech to just, who's Tom Brady? Like, what? And that's who we have to face. The man who runs like he's wearing skinny jeans. Skinny, fat Patrick Mahomes. Yes, him. Going with the brother and the girlfriend. And the father who's in jail right now for DWI. His father got litty too. I believe his father is in a Las Vegas jail right now. But that's neither here nor there. He's going to be on the field. And he doesn't have the greatest relationship with his dad. His dad apparently played baseball, like either real pro or semi, whatever. Who cares? But he doesn't have the best relationship with his father, so he don't give a damn. Only thing he wants to do is fuck my heart up. So Patrick's going to be on the field, no matter where his father is, no matter where his zesty brother is, no matter where his lady is. Patrick Mahomes going to be wearing that 15 in red, and we need to take him and all the rest of the Chiefs. Defense, I'm talking to you because this is really your game, defense. Because they can put up points in a hurry, and so can we. And if you can limit what they do, Fred Warner, Bosa, if you can limit what they do, we have a much better chance of winning this game. So you need to step on that field. Step on that field. Step on that field. That's my train of thought. Um, Son of a bitch. You know, that doesn't happen a lot. But you step on the field, okay? You need to look at that team, all those Chiefs, and that, even though we should be wearing the red, fuck you for that, NFL. But it's cool. We'll play the same movie and get a different end. That's how you prevent insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again, but you actually do get a different outcome. That means it's not insane, right? So step on the field in the same outfit as the last time. Same outfit as 4 years ago when you tried to make me have a heart attack, James. And ironic that we're playing in the stadium for the team that we shipped his mark ass off to. Step on the field, look at that team, and kill them all. And let the paramedics sort them out. Everybody wearing the Chiefs jersey. Kill them all. And let the paramedics sort them out. Tiffany Cook in the building. Thank you for stepping up, Tiffany. How you doing, Tiffany? Thank you for stepping up on platform 246. Please hit the like button, Tiffany. Hit the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Tiffany says, fans and players be humble and focused. Take it easy. Take it easy. The win is in the bag. It's in the Birkin bag, Kyle, you rat-faced motherfucker. If you just do your job. It's just get your Birkin bag. Call the good plays, Kyle, and we get the W, West Coast. It's in the bag. It's just time to play ball. Amen. Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate that. Low. We need to get CMC and Debo. Okay, boom. That's how we do. Okay, so obviously, first of all, we got to stop Kermit the Frog. Patrick Mahomes, we got to stop him, right? From running he run like that and nobody tackles him. Why? He run like he got on, like he's run, and I work out in jeans. He's running like he wears jeans on the field, but nobody won't tackle him. Nobody won't tackle him, but we're not gonna do that for us. So we just limit what Patrick can do. That means limiting Taylor Swift's man, the man who apparently invented the high top fade himself, Travis Kelce, right? And sip to that. Sip to Travis Kelce inventing the fade. They asked him that last night. If you didn't see it, it's on YouTube. Don't go watching that because you're watching me. Patrick and Travis and Big A. We need to limit them with the defense. Fred and them boys. Nick. Chase Young. Do something, Chase. You're literally the meme right now. With the skinny man, the little condom, and he got the stick, and he's going, do something. Do something. That's how you look right now, Chase Young. We signed you. Everybody was hollering, OH, go Buckeyes. We had the Buckeye bookends, Bosa and Young, and you ain't done shit. Except for dogging in the game against the Lions. And you got plastered all over the X, all over Twitter. Pictures and video of you walking on the field, bruh. What are you doing? So the defense, we need to limit what Patrick can do. But then, as Lowe said, we need to get the ball into the hands of, bless us, Christian, white Jesus himself, the white leopard himself, Christian McCaffrey. White men can jump. White men can't jump when you watch him. We need to get the ball to Christian's hands. He needs to get at least 25 carries, Kyle. 30 touches would be preferable. Debo. Now, Tyshawn, you and I sometimes have a love-hate relationship. Now, why you are the heart and soul of this team, Debo Samuel. and it's Samuel. So all the announcers all this week, before the game and during the game, it's Samuel, not Samuels. So Debo, we need you to do. We need you to be a wide receiver. We need you actually to be the wide back. We need the wide back, Debo. This is one game, faithful. One game for the maybe the rest of your fucking life. You know how hard it is to win the Super Bowl? Do you know how hard it is to win the Super Bowl? The 49ers haven't done it since I was 12 years old, so apparently it's pretty difficult. There are, I believe, it escapes me right now, pardon me, 6, 7, or 8 teams that have never even been to a Super Bowl. Never even been. 32 teams, minimum, 6 of them have never been. It's one of the most difficult things to do in all of sports. And I am sports. I breathe sports. And that starts with the 49ers. And my sons are the damn same way. And worse, becoming worse than me. They're millennials or Generation Z's, whatever the hell they are. They're my kids, I know that. And they're getting worse than I am. You should have saw my sons sitting on either side of me during the NFC Championship game first half. You didn't want to be me. I had a long night ahead of me. Had we not pulled that out. So imagine what's going to happen on Sunday. If we don't dig out number 6. Be a man. All of you. Kyle with your drunk, hammered ass. And all Wilkes too, OG. And all 53 of you players. Dig it out. Dig out number 6 for me. Dig it out for me. Pause on that, okay? Lowe says, L. Chase Young got to get busy. He's big trash. He's big, yeah. When he was at Ohio State, I thought he was a nice meal, but apparently he's just some fucking trash. Apparently, but no. The LOL says Lowe, best white running back in history. Danny Amendola, get out of here. Poof, boom, gone, out of here. Danny Amendola, get out of here. The best white running back in history resides at 4900 Mrs. DeBartolo Way in Santa Clara. Facts. I was 12. Bruh, so you a 42-year-old? You 82'd up too, Loke? Loke, how many things do we have in common, Loke? We got the L's. Not with that hand. We got the L's. Was I 12 in 94? But I was turning 13. So I don't know if you're a year behind me or if you're right in lockstep with me. But you are in lockstep with me because you are part. 81. Okay, boom. So you was 13 at some point in that year, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, 94. Well, we won the Super Bowl in 95. That's where my mind is getting blown at. 95 is when we actually won it, January 95. But it was a 94 season. But shout out to you, though, one of our top folks, and all of y'all tonight. Shout out to everybody who came in with us. Let me see, did we finish? That's for you, all of you. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight on 49ers Tuesday. Faithful, we're 5 days. The Super Bowl is on Sunday. And it's not just a day where you get to watch football, go to somebody's house, eat chicken and shit. No, it's not none of that. For the faithful, it may as well be Easter time already. You may as well skip ahead. Don't skip my birthday or Valentine's Day, but you may as well skip ahead to Easter. It's a Super Bowl on Sunday, and the 49ers are in. Kyle, I never asked you for anything. Yes, I have. But we're going to act like I haven't, because Kyle, the only thing I want from you is a Super Bowl, sir. I want to look at my sons and not even know what the fuck to say. Because, we're going to get our Kyle on. We're going to get our Kyle on this Sunday. Hopefully, Kyle puts on for us. Put on for your city, Kyle. Put on for Frisco. Frisco, big baby. It's the Super Bowl, Kyle Shanahan. Do you know where you at? Do you want to continue to go? Boom. When Easter comes, do you want to go to your father's house and still be a disappointment? Because he has multiple chips. Like he had like 5 rings. And you don't have squat. All you have is the rings he gave you as a teenager. When you had the braces. So the braces are off now, Kyle. And follow us on the X. I will be posting that picture of Kyle Shanahan on the braces. That's the man. That's the man that's going to coach us in the Super Bowl on Sunday, faithful. To Kyle, to Brock, Bosa, Nick. Come on, Nick. To my sons. It is the Super Bowl on Sunday. And I actually give a damn. I'm not full of hate in my heart on a Sunday afternoon. Because we're in the Super Bowl, we have the chance to get number 6, to end the quest, to take all the weight off your back, Kyle. Everybody says you're full of shit, basically. Everybody says, oh, he's not a genius. He can't win the Super Bowl. This year, you've knocked off some of those monkeys. He came back from a deficit. I guess that's the only one. You came back from a deficit, Cal, twice in the playoffs. This Sunday, how about you don't get in one? How about you just come out ready to play and you have your players ready to play? So that I don't have to look at my sons trying to go to sleep and pray during the first half of the game. And so that my little brother doesn't be over snickering in the corner. Do it for me, Kyle. If you don't do it for no one else, do it for me. Because I was here before you and I'm going to be here after you. This is real. And the faithful all feel the same. We won a Super Bowl. And it was a fucking mirage last time when we went 4 years ago. We had that piece of garbage touching the ball on every play. Now we have Brock and a plethora of weapons on both sides of the ball. So I think we should be able to get it done. Leave a comment for us, y'all. Thank you for hanging out with us today on 49ers Tuesday. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Again, we'll be live streaming the game. No, it would. Don't ask me. It won't be on this. Watch. It's on TV. It's on. You can't miss the game. No one's gonna miss the game. No one's gonna miss the Super Bowl. Oh, look, and before we drop out, my mother drops in. Whose team did Kyle's father play for or coach for? Do you know? I don't know. She's asking me like I wouldn't know, or maybe she's asking some of you. But the most ironic thing of all, what makes this shit just a never-ending story? What makes this just a book, right? Whether it's a Disney book, a Dr. Seuss, your best novel, whatever. What makes this so special is Kyle Shanahan's father, Mike Shanahan, was the offensive coordinator on this team. Kyle Shanahan, because he's an arrogant prick, is both the head coach and offensive coordinator. He don't have an offensive coordinator. He calls the plays himself. Kyle Shanahan's father, Mike, was the play caller when I was 12 years old, and George Seifert was the head coach of our team, the Niners. His father, Kyle Shanahan, was on the sideline for that game as a 14-year-old. His father called the plays during that game. Mike Shanahan. As a wide receiver 4, because he's white. Now, white running backs, maybe. White wide receivers, we can't do it. Ed, I'm sorry. Ed McCaffrey was a wide receiver on our team. Yes, Miss Cook, he won the Super Bowl. His father won us the Super Bowl as one of the coaches, not the head coach, but one of the coaches. My head coach was on the sideline for that game. Let me repeat. Do you see the magic? He was on the sideline for that game. Ed McCaffrey, our wide receiver number 4, he didn't get much PT, but he was on the team. Won in that game. Won himself a Super Bowl ring. His son, white Jesus, bless us Christian, McCaffrey. Tommy, what's good is you coming in at the end. That's not good, Tommy. What have you been doing for the last hour? What's up, Tommy? How you doing, dog? You ready for Sunday? His father was on the team, and now young white Christian, the white leopard himself. Those are his words, not mine. Bless us Christian is our running back. Is probably going to win either the MVP or the Offensive Player of the Year, or hopefully both, on Saturday, the night before the game, is now on the team. So our coach's father and our running back's father were on that team when we won the Super Bowl. And now this season, our coach and his son. Yes, Tiffany, he should have the motherfucking recipe. It should. That's what I say. You tell me, because you know what, YouTube? Damn you, YouTube. Screw you, YouTube. Okay? When I created this channel, the first thing is tell everybody about your notifications. It doesn't even work. Don't bother. Hopefully you just get picked up in the algorithm. That's all that, or somebody's just hawking you. Thank you, Mom. That's really cool. Yes, that's my mother. We have nothing but people I love in the chat apparently tonight. And Tommy, you are definitely a part of that people. Yes, I love you all. Tommy, DM me when you. That's what I see because I DM him because we're on the DMs too. So it's not just a YouTube thing. DM me when you go. Okay, boom. I got you next time. I will. Well, make sure you subscribe to the channel, everybody. We will be live streaming on Sunday through the game. No, we will not be showing it on my stream. You'll just see my face. You watch the game on your TV, me on your phone. And then, of course, whether we win or lose, next Tuesday, unless my lady has me out jogging, we will be live streaming 49ers Tuesday, the last one of the season, win or lose, because I'm a man, and I can do that. And I ain't afraid of shit. Tommy, turn your bells on. The rest of you, bing, hit them bells. Turn them bells, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're going to put Patrick Mahomes, like I said, we're going to close Jim Henson's Muppet Shop this Sunday. Patrick Mahomes, that's your ass. And to all of you, thank you so much for watching. Niner, gang, or don't bang. It's a Super Bowl on Sunday, and we getting it. Y'all be safe.